Hey guys, it is me, MNS you guys, back with another Our House full episode review and analysis, and today we're on Season 2, Episode 15, Hollow Mind. This episode is truly mind-boggling and mind-crazy, and this episode, hands down, is my personal favorite from all Season 1, 2, personal favorite. I just really love it. So before I actually go into the episode, please, if you did not see the show, please go watch now. This is technically big spoilers, but you will never actually understand any if you've never actually seen the show. It's an amazing show. Please go watch it before you get spoiled. You have to experience this first-handedly. And also, like I said, this comes with big spoilers for, the whole entire show, not just this episode, so be warned if you want to know. But if you're seeing a whole entire review, we talk about everything that happened in the episode shortly. Then we talk about other things that happened and, my impact on it and how it affected me. So without further ado, let's go rewatch this episode after getting traumatized for 20 minutes. Without further ado, let's go and actually start. So Hollow Mind start with just Luce waking up and then Hunter's out. We're in the Emperor's mind. You got stuck in there. Then after that, the whole intro gets shortly cut. Short intro is how intense this episode has to be. And then after that, we get a flashback of how they actually got there. They're in the night market, and then Hunter is busy looking for, the people trying to get into the Emperor's mind to, I think, look for secrets or try to switch his mind or burn his memories. I don't know what they're trying to do. It's kind of unclear. But you guys can obviously tell this is obviously Rain Whispers. This is obviously the Darius, the Coven leader of the Abominations. And then we got her the little person that was forging the books. I forgot her name. The person with the big nose. Oh no. Was she? No. Oh no, I'm totally wrong about this. I think this was Darius's little help with that little cat thing. I sadly do not remember its name or I don't know anything about this, but it has to be her or the other one that has red hair. But this is 100% Rain. Come on, flute and glasses. You tell me this ain't Rain, and you could easily tell by his way he did his abomination and the way he's looked that you could definitely tell what these are. But anyways, they're trying to get his mind. Hunter's trying to stop him, while Luce is just trying to fix her cape, that she kind of burned. And it turns out that nobody wants to deal with it because Belos says, oh, the tyrant gets mad if we deal with witches with wild magic and all this stuff. And then, everybody still believes that, even though the tyrant has been dead. But anyways, yeah, everyone hates her. Everyone looks down on Ida, so, what's going on Luce is trying to get down to the truth of what really happened, all that stuff. So, while she was chasing Hunter to try to find the truth and find out if Bell's been telling the truth or he's lying, they step on the little potion and they activate the whole little portal, and they both go in his mind. So now we're caught up. Now I get back to the present day when they met Belos, just chilling there, and then they met little kid Belos, and he's just warning them, do not go there. And then this little dude becomes a humongous owl thing with eyes on it too, and so obviously before that happened, she still has a walkie-talkie, so she goes and talks to Eden and asks, hey, can the memory have two different people in there, two different persons in there? And it could be two different memories or something like that. So it's still confusing because when she went to Willow's mind in season 1, they had one, and then they had what's going on, just one. And also she said it was kind of weird when she first went in there, it was just trees. I was like, why is it trees? Because Willow's had trees, and he's like, oh, sometimes it's different or something like that. But then when it went down to the true memories, you could tell where the trees finally happened with no leaves because all destroyed. But anyways, like that. So Ida's and Ida and King on the other side trying to find them a way back home. Doing the good thing. And then after that, they find out that Emperor Belos is telling a lie, saying that, oh no, I'm getting attacked by a witch, a wild witch. And then it's this explosives made by the Golden God, another Golden God that sounds really familiar. And when I was watching this, I don't know anything about it. I was just watching this blindly, for the first time. And then I was like, that's pretty sus how he sounds the exact same. But I just kept that in the back of my mind, finding it weird. After that, we could see how he put covens and he took all the witches and tried killing them. And obviously, he said they were still breathing. And then he said something about taking care of them, or if he got more business to do with them then. And then he took their talismans, to eat them alive. But yeah, that was obviously crazy. But then after that, we finally, after a couple little, other stuff happening, we finally got to see the Collector. The Collector finally reappeared, and, had his big moment to shine. And I got so much Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Sun and Moon vibes, even though this is in development way before Security Breach was even in development. But still, I had some vibes from that. It sounds a little bit the same too, but not too much the same. But it was really cool. But anyways, so yeah, it's guiding him, helping him out. He just wants to have fun because the thing's bored. It's like a child. But anyway, that's that. After all that happened, Hunter went in and actually interrupted it and interrupted him, telling him, "Oh, I got the key. It's like sadly some of it's missing," and he got mad at him, so he went off. And then the sun thing or the collector was like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna go crazy from like the last ones or something like that." I don't have they had this all written down. So like the last one, something like how many hunters, and then he's like, "This one lasted a lot longer." And then right then and there, I was like, he's a Grimrocker. Something from those pages before, but I wasn't fully on him being a Grimrocker. I was also just on him also just being a clone and keep on cloning him. I was on like somewhere like that, but I didn't want to like think it immediately. I was like, it can't be real. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's real. But then after that, we find out that Belos is not actually that monster. It's the festation of all the palismans that he'd been taking up and sucking up. But then the little kid does a whole little creepy twist and transforms into Belos, meaning they were with Belos the entire time. And it turns out that that's the real Belos, like not some like like memory or faint memory. But then he says it technically confirms that Hunter's a Grimrocker. He said like out of all the Grimrockers. So yeah, Hunter's a Grimrocker officially. He attempted to kill him, I guess, by dragging him into the memory. I don't know what they're trying to do here, but this is definitely sad. I seriously thought I was going to die. And then Lucia saved me. We could definitely tell the bond got a lot more, better here. He definitely probably trusts his Luce after all of this. Finding out that his whole entire life's a lie. Everything he went for was a lie. And also, just remember something the collector said. She was busy saying how, she was saying that, dang it, he just slipped my mind again. Oh, never mind. So she was busy saying how, he's like, all I have to say is like, the King Titan has big plans for you, and he listens to anything I say. Like, and then Hunter saw that, and he was like, oh yeah, he just found out he was being used. But at the end, we finally figured out that Belos is Philip Winterbane. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but yeah, even though we all like 100% canalized that, or at least 95% in the last episode, the Elsewhere and Elsewhen, but still, it's nice to officially hear it, like them say it, and it's nice to officially know. Then after that, he kept also talking about how what's going on, like how it's asking why, like what is Hunter and all stuff. Like, oh, it's a long lost friend, or like a long friend or a best friend, and I don't think it's a friend. I think that's his brother. Like everyone else been thinking, that's his brother. That's gone, and yeah, I'm still like freaking out about that. And the whole scene, the way it played out, was crazy. I cannot like, I don't know how. First of all, Amphibia, the finale with Mossy getting stabbed, I seriously thought that was gonna have it had a warning. But this episode did not get a warning after all these zombie thing looking like thing, all these twisted neck things, people like dying, all this stuff. I'm like, yep. How did this not get a warning? But I guess it's okay, at least it didn't get delayed. But then after that, we got here the whole flower. Rain put the special flower in, and it became the liquid and the potion they needed to save him out of there. But then, after that, they had to use a power source. So King brings up the last bit of the Titan blood, but then Ida doesn't want to use it because, that's the only way to get her actually home. But King says, she can't get it out of there. There's no way getting her home. So, Ida uses it. We don't actually see her use it, but we obviously know that's the only way to get him out. He's about to go and, end Lucy's life. I feel like he was about to do that there. No remorse. He was like, all this time waiting, I'm not gonna let a little kid go my way. Yeet. But then Hunter goes and saves him. Hunter puts a little what's going in green. I think he used one of the papers, one of the glyphs, and then saved them all. And after that, it was just so amazing. He saved them all. He was alive, and I was shocked that he was alive. Like, this brug has made it out. But also, I'm a lot more happier that he's alive and safe. He was able to run. She told the call on Ida, go take me in now, to go back to the actual real life, and they went, and they were safe. And Hunter's just chilling there, having a panic attack, trying to take up everything out of his whole entire life. Has been a lie. He's not even a real human, all that stuff. And then Ida's like, "What's wrong?" And then like, "What do you see in there?" And then Lucius turns around, and I had a big feeling this was gonna be the end, and it was. The episode just ended like that. It rolled the credits. Nothing after the credits. So yes, guys, after this long review of this episode, I definitely gotta say this Alice episode is seriously the best episode I've ever seen. The pacing was amazing. The whole big end surprise was amazing. Even though we knew some of the stuff from the other episodes, it wasn't 100% finalized until now. So I definitely definitely cannot wait to see episode 17 and how it plays out. Tell me guys in the comments below, what do you guys do think about this episode? Is it your new favorite? Did you really like it? Did you expect some of the things, or was half of this not expected to you? Anyway, stay tuned because tomorrow or a day on on Monday might be the Owl House. Amphibia episode review. Usually I do Amphibia first, but I had to watch this one first. So stay tuned. I think on Monday will be the Owl House review. Then the next week, Amphibia. Then the next week will be the Owl House and Amphibia review for the next episode. Starting the finale for Amphibia. That's gonna be crazy. And then we're getting closer to the season finale of season 2 of Owl House 2. Anyway, tell me guys in the comments below what do you guys think, and subscribe if you want to, your choice. If you liked the video, if you didn't like it, totally okay with you. And anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.